What is going on, guys? Welcome. This is the first ever Tiny Tina's stream, so I hope it goes well. I hope all of the settings are working properly. We're going to be grinding some Chaos Chamber, so I'm looking to still just get my Chaos rank up on this character. So we're going to do some trial. Boo. See how that goes, and then we can try to get some viewer runs in as well. I'm down to just grind whatever. Right now I'm playing a Chill Monger. This is a mix of the Spell Shot and Berserker. Super fun build. Really liking it. Got some OP weapons and stuff. What's going on, Rondo? How you doing, man? Yo, it has been a long time no see. I know. Yeah, I just haven't been playing. Avengers. You know, there's really nothing to play in that game. I guess it's the best way to put it. Which is unfortunate. It's not that I don't want to play Avengers. I wish there was more content. We're definitely going to be back to. I'm not abandoning Avengers, of course. We will be back to Avengers when there's more content. But right now, I mean, it's pretty tough, right? I don't know about you guys. I don't know, like, how often you still play, right? And I mean, maybe I'm sure some people are still playing more than others, but yeah, for me, it's been pretty meh on the Avengers content right now. Unfortunately, you know. They don't even need much either. If they had something like this game has, like just like an infinite grindable dungeon, that would be pretty sweet, you know? But they don't. They don't even have anything close to that. Like, who's still doing the raid? You know what I mean? Who's, like, still really grinding out the raid? Like, that raid is so old hat. It's not that it's a bad raid, because it was never a bad raid. When it worked, it was always good. The problem is it's just how often are you doing this fucking raid, you know? It's time for more content. The time has come, you know? What's going on, Renee? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, dude. So I think this build has been it's been going up and up. It's been running through. Ooh, it's a para. No, it's not a paradigm. Ugh. I'll pick it up because it's chaotic. I didn't get a good look at it though. This build's been running through the Chaos Chamber pretty much at this point up to 16, pretty easily. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes once we get it up to 20. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble actually getting to 20, right? But I think we'll be okay. Spell Shot in general is pretty powerful, so I'm not super worried. You need 3 pieces from the raid, then you're pretty much done. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, dude. All right, let's see. Gun Crit, Movement, Ward, Spell Shot, Graveborn. Spell Shot, Graveborn is good, but it doesn't have Spell Weaving. I'm going to say this is an L. All right. What's up, Sigma? Playing Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Good to see you. Yo, thank you, man. Yo, good to see you or hear from you as well. How is Ghost of Tsushima? I know Sadat plays that a lot, but I've never actually played it at all. I've heard amazing things. I've heard incredible things about that game, but I've just personally never played it. Is there, now, with that game, is there, like, I know it's not, it doesn't have, like, much end, I know it's got a raid, but it's not live service, right? Like, they added a raid, but it's pretty much, the game's, like, done, right? They're not adding more and more content, or do they have more DLCs planned for that game? I just, to me, not that a game, every single game needs to be live service, but for me, I like games that, like, have more coming. You know what I mean? I like playing a game where I know, like, there's going to be more to do in the game down the line, you know. Hey, what's up, Greek? Should have made Avengers a single story game. I mean, it probably would have been a lot better. Would I have played it? Yeah, I probably would have played it, but I probably would have played it the same amount that I played, like, Spider-Man, right? Like, Spider-Man PS4 was a great game, but, like, once I beat that game, I was done. I was like, all right. Like, I beat it, and I did, like, some of the side questing, and then I was like, all right, well, I guess that's that, you know? But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's, people play games, you know, differently at all different levels, right? And I mean, it's hard to say. Like, look at Guardians of the Galaxy. That's another good example, right? Guardians of the Galaxy, phenomenal game, but, like, I'm not playing any more Guardians of the Galaxy, you know? I loved it. I had an amazing time playing it, but that's it, you know? Now it's over. My next point is here. That'll be loot luck. Always loot luck. I always go for the pony on the trials. There's not enough consistent content to be a good live service. You're not wrong. That is the truth. I mean, that's the main issue, isn't it? Right? Like, and that was like Paul Tassi's article, right? I mean, the numbers don't lie. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize, like, that the numbers are running out for them. Like, they do not have enough players to sustain this game, right? Like, it clearly is not going to just survive on the few players that play it. And, like, you know, people want to say, oh, it's dead, it's not dead, oh, haters getting mad because they think the game's dead. It's like, no one's saying the game is dead. And this was literally my last video. This was exactly what I was saying in my last video. Is that, like, no one's saying the game is just dead in the sense that they're shutting the servers down. What people are saying is that, like, they literally cannot sustain... Oh, shit. Sometimes these guys go into these spinny attacks and then they reflect all their bullets at you. I mean, people, they literally cannot sustain the game with the amount of players that are playing it right now, right? It's just not a thing that can be done. So, what happens? Well, they have to either get more players or... Jesus Christ. Or the other option of what's going to happen is that... it's just going to be a very slow drip of content, right? They're just going to... Content will still come to the game, but it'll be very slow. Like, what you thought they had planned for 2022 is probably now being stretched over to 2023 as well, right? And that's just how it is. So they can say the game is not dead, right? They can say, oh, there's content coming. Sure, there's content coming, but, like, to what degree, right? To what degree? Also, by the way, guys, first of all, thanks for coming out. Second of all, how's the audio between, like, my audio and the game? And then also, how's the smoothness of the game? Is it, like, from a preview perspective, it looks okay, but I just want to make sure I'm balancing, because I don't normally stream PC to PC. I normally stream PS5 to PC, so it's obviously not as taxing on the PC. So I just want to make sure I got the right thing going on there. Like the gameplay a lot. Gear system's pretty boring. Coming from Avengers feels way better. Yeah. The one gripe I'll say about this game is the meta is so is pretty rough. There's only like 3 good guns in the game. Realistically, there's like 3 good guns. I've got the best. There's really 1 good gun, and then like other guns that you can make work. There's like 1 best gun, which is the gun I'm using now. Then there's guns you can use if you don't have this gun that will still work. And then there's guns that you can only use if it's like if you have like an extremely niche build for it. Those are like that's what you're looking at. Those are like the 3 options you've got, really. Oh, come on. Bruh. I hate the spicy water so much, man. So many things in this game just kill you. What's up, DJ? How you doing? We'll go with the pony. The interest in the game is what's dead. Yeah, I mean that's basically it, right? I mean, it's not, the servers are not getting shut down tomorrow, but no one's playing. Nobody is playing the game right now. It's just is what it is, right? And it's just there's just nothing to do. And here's what will kill the game more than anything, is that they think that this type of service is going to be acceptable, right? You know, it's easy for people to just be like, oh, well, you know, content's coming and it'll be here eventually. You got to be patient. It's like, realistically, in the world of like live service games today, it's just not good enough, right? It's just not going to be enough. So, I don't know. That's my take. Yeah, I'm doing good, DJ. We're chilling. Yo, topped off intelligence, so now I'm gonna go back more into frost damage. Over on the Blade Master, I guess we go dark magic. Melee crit chance is okay. I just don't know if that's what I'm really going for. I would like to make a melee build, but I just don't know if it's gonna be the most viable. Looks good, sounds good. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate. Switch guns here. But yeah, you know, it's funny. I almost got this game on PlayStation because I was worried it wouldn't run on my PC. But after playing a little bit, it seems like it's running. Not that it wouldn't run and stream is what I was worried about. I was worried that the stream would be laggy because, like I said, I normally stream from PlayStation. But yeah, so like this is a perfect example. This is like a backup gun, right? And this gun is good. This is a Nightshade of the Peak. I got it with dark magic damage on spellcast, which isn't perfect for this build, but it's still a good enchant, so I'm not re-scoping it. This is a perfect roll. This is a great roll of a great epic that can get you through everything, and it's chaotic. But it's not the best gun. It's just what you use if you don't have this, right? And then everything else, the live wire is really good too. That's like the other good gun. And after that, there's basically nothing. After that, it's basically just, you know, it's basically just you're either running like you're either running some weird niche build, or, you know, you've just got some weird setup, or you're just running like spells. You're just going like mono spells, or you're just running one of the various many companion guns that you throw and it gives you a companion. Those are like, and those are just like a dime a dozen. Those are just like, just pick the one you want to use, but there's no best one, you know? So it's tough. That's the one thing. And then, of course, from a class perspective, there's really two good classes in this game. The rest of the classes are kind of ass. So it's a little rough. Kate and Hog is supposed to come out soon after launch, got pushed back a few months today to fix bugs. Yeah, well, they launched the game with 1,000 bugs, right? That was what they said. They literally said, they were like, we fixed 1,000 bugs. I don't know how you fix 1,000 bugs. I don't think that's possible. But they claim they did. So here we are with 1,000 fucking bugs apparently fixed. Now they fixed another 1,000 bugs. God, this Anarchy mod is something else. I picked up the Anarchy mod, not really thinking about it. It was just what the easy mod was. This mod sucks, man. It gives you 100% weapon damage, but 100% weapon spread. I guess that wasn't too bad. GG. By the way, if anyone's playing, and this game is cross-platform, although the cross-play has been a little choppy, but if anyone is interested, feel free to add me. It's TrixYT is my shift name. And I'll be happy to get in any runs with anybody, anyone who wants to play. I don't know how Avengers are going to get better at this point. Content. The game is fun. The game is fun, and I mean, they're going to come out with more content. right? Like, everyone can agree that the combat's good, you know? Like, people want more content. They're thirsty for more content. That's the problem, right? Oh, a chaotic peg leg. That's great, actually. That's going to be really good. And what's this? No. And what's this? Nah. Not horrible, but not what I want. Okay, what do I need here? I guess I could go with some... Oh, shit, hang on. Here's the secret move. Once you come in here, you equip your piece that has luck on it, so you get a little more luck from the drops. At this point, I'm not interested in anything unless it's legendary. And then obviously chaotic legendary would be even better. Calamity, no, that sucks. Oh, chaotic legendary. Oh, this is the worst one. That is in fact the worst of the rolls. Okay, well, they're all shit. But we should have gotten Chaos 17, so that's good. How much money do I have? 800,000? That is not good enough, although I can probably sell a good amount of garbage. I don't think this thing's good. That I want to keep. That I want to keep, although I'm not sure how great the roll is. So explosion can go... This can go... The paradigm is good, but how good is this roll? Clawbringer Spell Shot? I don't know. Probably not good enough. Calamity, no. Face the Soul. Gonna keep that peg leg. Gonna keep this frying pan. Keep the Buffmeister. What does this do? I didn't even realize this was even a shield I had. Let me take a look through some of my stuff here. Poison Spore Warden, that's not good. I've been using a Frost Spell Shot, obviously, because I'm using Frost. Chaotic Aegis on Ward Break, Spell Crit Chance. I don't know if this is really that good, though. I mean, not that this is great either, but... Action skill start. See, we don't have a... I'm not using an action skill. And this... Everything else is like less than 40, you know. It's a little rough. Let's try this Hammer and Anvil. I don't know if that's actually going to be good, but we'll see. Told everyone that Avengers wasn't going to be good once we discovered the main characters Kamala Khan. I mean, I don't think that really was the downfall of it, right? I think it was more this can go. This can go. I don't think that was really the downfall. I think the downfall was really just more of the lack of endgame, right? It's really just the lack of endgame. The game came out, there was nothing to do. Like, the bugs were one thing, right? Like, it had bugs. We knew it had bugs. And they're like, we're going to fix the bugs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. That's all well and good, but... It's like... I don't know. I just felt like they really screwed the pooch. It just got off to a bad start, I guess is the best way I can put it. It just got off to a really bad start. And it never recovered. It always has had, like, faithfuls, but, like, a lot of people who got into the game when it first came out left it pretty quickly once they realized what was, like, going on with the end game, or that there was no end game, really, right? People were pretty quick to be like, well, screw this, and then you know people weren't coming back. Like, even the people who came back, like... They what were they coming back for? Like, they were coming back for the War for Wakanda? Like, give me a break. You know? They weren't coming back for that. That had nothing to do with anything. Like, they come back, people, they act like, oh, War for Wakanda. When that was first coming out, Everyone thought it was going to be like the Taken King. They thought it was going to be like the best thing. Some legendary fell through the map on me. Everyone thought it was going to be like the big turning point, right? And it wasn't. It was literally a story. It was a story mode addition, right? Which is clearly not what anybody wanted, but it's what they did. So that's puts us in the spot we're in, where, you know, it is what I've been saying nonstop about them turning it around, right? They can still turn it around, but if they think turning it around means we get a story, we get like a, you know, a War for Wakanda 2-hour campaign once every 6 to 8 months, if that's them thinking they're turning the game around and that more content is coming, they're dreaming. The game will be dead faster than anything. Like, they've seriously got an identity crisis if that's what they're thinking, because that's not a live service game. That's something else. That's just a game. That's just a game that is just throwing out like more content. Like any game can get a DLC, right? To be like, oh, it's a DLC. It's like that means nothing. That has nothing to do with anything, right? So I don't really understand what they're thinking with that. But you actually let me do this. Let me switch. I'm gonna switch to the polymorph. We'll see how that goes. I'm still gonna use this then. I haven't really been using the polymorph. Yo, TJ, what's up, man? Yeah, add me. Trix, TRIXYT for YouTube. Trix YouTube. That's my shift. Add me on shift, and we should be able to play together. And yeah, we'll absolutely get a run in, man. I'm just grinding up the chaos ranks on this guy. We're on 17, about to be 18, but we should be able to go up to 20, I would imagine. I see no reason. Alright, so here we go. And then boom, now he's a skeep. And look at that. I think, yo, people sleep on the skeep, man. Don't sleep on the skeep, you know what I'm saying? Be like the Night King over here throwing an ice spike at a dragon. I need the an impaling ice spike. That's actually the one. That's actually the best one. Because it'll just teleport and basically hit right on the enemy, and it's got multiple charges. It's really, really great. That's the one I need to get, but obviously RNGesus, etc., etc. Kamala and Kate open the door for them to get bad characters. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I think Kate's a pretty good character. I don't think her story was very great. If that's what you're judging it by, in that case, I will agree. Her story is ass. Let's go Dark Magic. Would you recommend this game for someone that hasn't played Borderlands? If you like looter shooters, then yes. And it's obviously very Borderlands-esque, right? Like, they copy a lot of mechanics from the OG Borderlands games. But it's also very unique in its own way. So yeah, if you like looter shooters, if you like what you're seeing right now, it's a very lootery, shootery, million different guns, you know, enemies galore, that whole thing. I like it. It's really fun. This gun has no range, and of course they put me on the spicy water. Just pick up what the fuck is hitting me? Stuff just hits you in this game. Oh, that's that hammer. Badass assassin. I mean, our spell damage is definitely through the roof. I think the one thing that'll really bring this build like over the top, if I could get a piece here, this piece is already really good, But if I could get a piece here that was like, I would probably want to come off the Berserker and go Spore Warden. Spellshot Spore Warden is like the meta, right? It's like the best build easily. So and then you go heavy into like Spore Warden with Spell Weaving. If you could get like ability damage, if you get like 50% of your you want the amalgam or whatever it's called, the paradigm that has the 50% of your spell damage as ability damage. That's the roll you want, because you can stack so much spell damage as a spell shot that you just go friggin' crazy. Fuck this guy. So yeah, I think that would be pretty sweet. But that's a tough cookie to roll, because you're gonna have to need a lot of things. It has to be the paradigm. It has to be ability damage as the bonus, and then it has to be Spore Warden and Spell Shot, and it has to be what's it called? It has to have the other thing. The spell. It has to have Spell Weaving. It has to have Spell Weaving, and it has to have the other stupid. What's it called? Wrath of Nature. That's the perk. That's the perk that when someone takes ability damage, they take like 100 more damage, 100% more. Instead of getting Ghost Rider, we're gonna get America Chavez. America Chavez would be pretty sweet. I mean, Ghost Rider's not an Avenger. You gotta keep in mind this is an Avengers game, right? So. Well, not this game, but Avengers is an Avengers game, so it can be tough, right? People want like Ghost Rider. People want some wacky characters, and like Ghost Rider. I wouldn't put really Ghost Rider on the Avengers. I'm sure there's some instance of Ghost Rider. Someone who's familiar with the comic books will tell me that, yeah, he's an Avenger in this particular set of stories or whatever, right? Which is probably true, but he's definitely more of a Midnight Sun, and we're going to get him in Midnight Suns, which I know a lot of people aren't super thrilled about that game, because it's not like an actual brawler, it's an RPG, or sorry, it's like a card strategy game, which I'm actually okay with. I think that'll be pretty fun. I'm a fan of like Slay the Spire. I've been playing Magic the Gathering for like 20 years, so I think like a deck building card game that's also like basically like HeroClix. If you ever played HeroClix, a HeroClix game would actually be pretty cool, I think. But what do I know? Has anyone here played HeroClix? I still have all of my HeroClix. They're on my wall back there. My girlfriend is not thrilled that we have them as decorations. All the big ones, anyway. I got like the big Galactus, the Dr. Manhattan, Shumagorath. All the big puppies. I just want to start getting some volatile gear. That's what I need. Ooh, nice dodge by the eye. Ooh. See, basically, you just want to use this on the badasses. It's pretty straightforward, right? Bada bing. You see a badass, you put him, you skeep him. You say don't sleep on the skeep. Well, that looked like a good piece. That looked like the that was the Lich King piece. That was the convert to. Whoa. The convert to dark magic damage is actually pretty good. Dark magic damage is just generally good, especially if you want to stay alive, right? Spore Ward and Stavamancer. That's interesting. That could be good with like a. That could actually be pretty good with like a status effect build. I'm thinking of doing some funky builds in this game. You know, obviously, I mean, I've got my meta build pretty much right here, my spell shot. But, you know, just playing the meta build is not always the most fun, right? And especially from like a content creation perspective, I see no reason for me to like do videos of meta builds, right? It's almost like what's the point, because there's so many YouTubers already doing it. So it's like, what am I gonna do? Oh, here I come, boys, with another spell shot Spore Warden build. I mean, that's, come on, you know, don't give me that bullshit. Like, there's no value in another YouTube channel just showing off the same builds that everyone's using already. I don't think. You know, that's why I'm more interested in doing some interesting meta builds. I think some meta builds would be fun. I want to do a tank build. I want to do like a completely invincible Clawbringer. I think I can do that. This guy's glitched as shit. Yo, what's up, Derek? How you doing, man? Don't kill me after I kill you. How's Tiny Tina's Wonderland? Dude, it's really fun. Barrel Maker. Oh, this is this thing. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it because it's chaotic, but I'm not thrilled about it. Oh, did I ever switch off my loot luck? Oh, I did, yeah. Do I have another loot luck piece? This is still my only loot luck piece. Do you like Moon Knight? I have not seen Moon Knight yet. I will be watching it very soon. I know it's crazy. I have not yet seen it. I've heard very, very good things. I've heard mixed things. I've heard people say it's not good, but I think they're just being snooty. I've heard people who I trust their opinion very highly say it's fantastic. Don't listen to them. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely gonna watch it. Pretty excited for it. But I'm okay waiting a few weeks to you know, eventually catch an episode that's... This is the Body Rune. This is actually a really good piece. Increase poison damage. I mean, that's not what we need, but I'll actually take that. That's probably pretty good for me. I'm actually going to grab some spells, man. I just need these purple frickin' spells. Devouring Hydra. Honed Arc Torrent. 3 charges. No. Saw Blades. No. Ironically, for this one, I'm only really interested in the non-legendaries. I mean, I'll look at the legendaries, but not really in the need of a legendary. I want a chaotic. Another. Is that the same one we just saw? Oh, it is. Discharging Eruption. Is that better than what we have? Oh, it's a repeating cast. No. No. Alright, well, bunch of garbage. Oh, I got the shield, though. The shield was pretty good. What's up, Dallas? Do I need more players? Dude, open invite. If you want in, you are more than welcome. I'm just grinding. I'm just getting this chaos rank. I'm only at chaos 18 right now, so going up to 19, and then obviously going up to 20. Just wanting to get my chaos rank tops. We're playing a nothing too wild and crazy here. Spell Shot Berserker, using the polymorph, gun damage. So we're going maxing out the spell shots piece here, extra spell weaving, cryo, right, and then just like basic Berserker stuff with the cryo, and then using a mix of either, which I can actually unequip this one and this one I'm not even using. A Nightshade, chaotic, nice roll, great gun, and then liquid cooling, chaotic, ×2 roll, fantastic roll. So the only reason I don't use the liquid cooling all the time is just because it's what's it called? It's a ×2, so it destroys my ammo, and I don't have a lot of ammo. I only have like 900 ammo for it, So I need to get it up to like, you know, 1200, 1300 ammo before I can really use it all the time. But that's my focus with my money anyway. But yeah, that's it. The one other thing I really need to do on this character is go back and get all the lucky dice. I just haven't gotten all the lucky dice yet, just because I haven't made the time to like go back and do it. I'm just gonna like follow a YouTube guide because honestly, it's like pretty blah. I think the lucky dice, it was like fun while leveling, but there's actually too many of them, in my opinion. I think there were too many of them. It really is a good show. I believe it, man. I had no doubts. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. Watch your step. Stay back. I guess we'll just do watch your step, even though those aren't great. Is it worth going back to Marvel? Oof. I mean, right now, no. I haven't played Avengers in probably over a month, to be completely straight with you guys. I have not played in probably over a month. I see there's nothing to do in the game right now. But that said, I mean, I'm still obviously staying on top of like what's going on with the game. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is hitting me? Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Once there's more to do, it'll be worth going back. I just personally, there's not, like, my characters are so min-maxed already. There's nothing for me to do. Like, I could do raids with the few other characters that I don't play at all, like Black Panther and Hulk. Like, I mean, I literally don't even play them. Like, I guess I could go do the raids and get them up to 165, but I just don't. It's just not worth it to me. It's just so not worth it. Fire Stabbo Dark Magic Status Chance. That could be pretty good on the Clawbringer Stabbo I'm trying to do with the bonus fire. What's good, Elias? What's good, Jesus? How you doing, man? Lego Star Wars Saga looks pretty good. I'm not going to get it, but I watched Jay Shock Blast. I've watched many a Jay Shock Blast video on it. The Lego games personally have just never been my thing, but I completely understand why people like them, and this one looks really cool. But yeah, I personally have just never like really dove into a Lego game. But they are this one looks like way better than any other one I've seen. So maybe, you know, you never know. We'll see. But if I do get it, I will be sure to use creator code JShockBlast. That's the most important thing. Switch to this. The one other thing about using this gun, it's not the greatest on a spell shot because you can't reload. There's no reload. I mean, there's technically like a reloady type animation, but realistically it doesn't have like a normal reload like another gun where you're just like spraying it, reload, spray it, reload, you know. So you can't get your spell weaving stacks that way. Not that that's the end of the world. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Oh, I'm just standing on nothing? Come on. I hate this sometimes. That's so stupid. Come on, be honest, guys. Was that the dumbest death in the world? There weren't even enemies over here. What dropped that? Just nothing. It just turns the water spicy. So stupid. So stupid. Oh, also, just random life update. I'll tell you what I'm reading right now is this right here. What do you guys know about this? So I'll tell you what. Me and my girlfriend, we are ponying up on our D&D. She's played a number of games before. I have not played since I was in high school the last time I played, and it was only one time ever, and my DM was terrible. Fuck, am I standing in the water again? Stop it. Oh my god. I gotta jump the water. So we are training up on our D&D knowledge. I am going to be a dungeon master. She also is going to learn how to dungeon master, but I'm looking into it as well. And we're going to run some games. It's going to be pretty sweet. So I'm super excited about that. What's up, Twist? What's your build in Tiny Tina's? Yep, so it's a spell shot berserker. Honestly, I'm probably going to change the berserker. It works pretty well because I got a decent class mod that just has gun damage, movement speed, spell crit, and then the +1 to spell weaving stacks, which is the most important thing if you're a spell shot, is getting that +1 to the spell weaving stacks. That's the middle icon. Gotta have it, but otherwise it's a pretty good piece. And then yeah, the berserker, we're not really doing much with it, but it's got frost damage. This I only have 2 points, or no, I think I got 3 actually. It's the rest of the buff is from Butt Stallion. But you're just doing like cryo extra damage here, and then this comes from the mod. And that's like basically the build, and then we're just using a Nightshade and liquid cooling, which are both cryo, so it works well obviously with the cryo of the thing. And then we're just using, it's pretty straightforward, using polymorph, using a triple ice spike. Not the best, would like to do an impaling ice spike, but the triple ice spike is really good damage anyway, so I'm not super mad about it. Rings are pretty standard, nothing too crazy. Pistol reload speed, pistol crit, body rune now. Oh, and I of course had the fucking loot luck piece on. And then supposed to be this right now anyway. Until this gets better, status effect chance, frost damage, spell shot power. Nothing crazy, but that's it. Pretty straightforward ice spell shot build. So it just goes, stacks the spells high, uses cryo damage, takes advantage of berserker for cryo. Nothing mind-blowing from a meta perspective, but strong, still a very strong build, I think. That's basically all you need to know about that. What are you running? What's everyone's build? And I assume people might have multiple builds, but what's everyone's like main build, I guess? Oh, King Archer, you poor thing. Oh, the spicy water. Gotta get out of it. You hate that so much you play every week? Oh, no! Nah. I don't know if we're going to get every week. I've asked a few of my friends, you know, just trying to gauge interest and stuff, and a lot of people are interested but just can't like commit to coming every week, because that's like the main issue, right? With D&D trying to play, is that like you're gonna get people that are just like, I can't make it this week, and then it's like, oh no, right? But I'm gonna try to do primarily like one shots to start, and again mostly because I'm gonna try to DM. So just to learn how to DM, thinking one shots to start. But yeah, so that's going to be pretty exciting. And then you know, my friends who I've talked to, they were all much more aligned with with doing some one shots, because they were like, yeah, well, like might be tough to like do like a 5 or 6 week, you know, commitment to a campaign, but if it's a one shot, that'll be easier, right? And then for me, just as a DM, that's probably easier to learn D&D. What about you, Dallas? Are you do you DM, or do you just play? Is this in 720? Stream looks ridiculously clear. Oh, thank you, man. I think it is, only because I don't think YouTube can natively go higher than that on stream unless you have like wild internet. It's not even like the quality of your computer, it's actually your internet more than anything. But yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I was actually a little nervous that the game wouldn't like run clearly on stream. Like I was worried because I'm actually playing on my PC. I normally play on PlayStation and stream on PC, like, you know, with a capture card. But I got this game on PC. Critical efficiency. No, that's no good. Yeah, so I'm having my PC is running the game and running the thing, so I'm glad it's running smooth. That's really great. You run Spore Warden Berserker? Yo, how's that going for you? I assume that's amazing. Spore Warden is incredible. Loot Luck. Spore Warden is unbelievable. Spore Warden and Spell Shot are the two S tier classes, right? I mean, I don't think anyone's arguing that. Fuck, I need ammo. Going ammo-less, boys. I actually have a pretty hot ticket item that I've just started getting the effects of. Here, this one right here. Pistol, crit hit, spell damage, ability damage, but then when action skill is cooling down, that actually wasn't even usable before because I was using ambidextrous. But now that I'm using an action skill, that actually works out really well. What is that? I mean, the thing about this game too, it's like, from what I can tell, it seems like the gear is the most important thing. Like, you could literally run a nothing build if you just have like absolutely stone nut of the meta guns, right? And you get a brand new character that's like a, I don't even know, a Clawbringer Stabomancer, like something so off meta, ridiculous. Bring that in. But as long as you're running, you just give him the wild meta gear, he's gonna run through everything, right? So TJ, you're a spell shot. Graveborn, nice, dude. Yeah, that's insane. That's what I would run. That's like the other thing I'm thinking of doing with this build, but only if I can get ambidextrous working with like either the snap cryo spikes, the impales, or the lightning, the cloudburst. The cloudburst build has been around. People have been using that. All right, let's fuck this guy up. You want to see a guy die so fucking bad that it's ridiculous? It's gonna be me when he fucking rams me right here. Not the fastest kill in the world, but still pretty quick. If I do say so. Oh my god. As I die. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Yep. That's okay. We should be able to finish him off. Through here. Oh, does he not, like, die from that? Okay. Doesn't technically kill him. That's fine. We are good. Some more up here. You getting Gotham Knights? I'll probably get Gotham Knights. Oh, I need this. This is a good piece. Not chaotic, but... When a Fate Maker or Companion kills an enemy, companion damage increased. This is obviously good on a companion build. Status effect chance, Graveborn power. That's Graveborn power with a companion. That's great. This is a... What's the spell here? Eruption. But it's poison. You got the snaps. You just walk around like this. That's fucking great. I love it. Loot luck. Oh, that's not my loot luck. Oh, it's got the same picture. Oh no. Loot luck me, boy. Oh, let's go. That's pretty good. It's okay. Chaotic Amalgam is really good because the amalgams just give you 5 amazing stats, and obviously being chaotic, those stats are going to be higher. This can be really good. Oh, it's Stabomancer first. Oh, that's so much worse than Spell Shot first. Spell Shot power is so much better than Stabomancer power. Not so much better, but better. Area damage, gun crit, ability damage, area damage. Those all are damage. I mean, I'm taking it. I don't know if it's great though. Inquisitors, this is a Clawbringer Graveborn. +4, that's pretty good, but not crazy about the other piece. Nope. Nope. Nope, okay. Spell me. Spell it out, boys. The spell is called, it's the Impaling Ice Spike, right? I know it's the Cloudburst Arctoran and the Impaling Ice Spike. Those are the two that I'm, like, looking out for as far as a name. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, that's one anyway. It's not chaotic, but it'll at least start for the build. Oh! Oh! Look at this piece! Wowee! This thing's really good. Oh yeah, baby. That's a good chaotic. Alright, last one. Show me the snaps. 2 chaotics. Now... Oh, that's not chaotic. I'm sorry. That's just enchanted. Yeah, so this is garbage. Although, I don't know if this is going to be better than the other thing I just got. I know it's not chaotic. But the Impaling Ice Spike... It's like way less damage. Oh, it's a repeating cast? I don't want a repeating cast. I want a simple cast. No, I don't want repeating. Alright, this thing sucks, actually. Here's where it goes. There you go. Where did that, Here it is. We'll try the Cloudburst Arctoran. I only hesitate because I use Imbued Weapon, which I guess is okay. I was using it obviously with Cryo here so that I could get the extra Cryo or Frost damage, but might not be like the most useful, I guess. Changing it to ice because I get so much extra cryo damage getting that extra cryo in my gun after casting a spell, but I think if I go like this it'll work out pretty well. Alright, let me sell some garbage. Definitely not selling that. Selling that. Some of these are just not good, right? Oh, the Convert to Dark Magic is good. This is just not good, right? Convert to fire damage? No. That's not good. Twin Soul, I do need one of those for a different build. The Barrel Maker sucks, right? That thing is stupid. Hammer and Anvil, not good. Sacrificial Skeep is very good. This one is not a great roll. This is good. I picked that up because it was a chaotic, but it's actually not good. That's actually not good. The Sunder I do like. The Triple Ice Spike I'll keep just in case. Magic Barrage, nah. This is a different Arc Torrent. This one is not. That's the bad one. This is just not chaotic. Some of these are just not chaotic, so they're crap. That's garbage. That's just garbage. I mean, now I'm getting into like, I got like literal stuff here that's fucking not even level 40. I can tell I don't need this many of these stupid things. I keep like, I pick things up because I'm like, oh, that could be good on a different build. But then it's like, what, you know, what build? I'm not even making that build, you know? Is Tiny Teen is better than Avengers? Right now it is. Yeah, right now it's easily better. Avengers just isn't it right now. It's just not good enough. All right, here it is. This is the Chaos Trial to 20. We should get through it, no problem. I'm not even concerned, but should be interesting. God, this doesn't seem like a lot of damage on that thing. I have to go back to that ice spike. Already looking sus. God, that's like no damage. Yeah, alright. Who am I kidding? I know the triple ice spike, the launch one is not as good as the impaling simple cast, right? But I can't. I got too much cryo damage bonus. I have too much. I've got frost damage here. I've got frost damage on the class ability. I can't do it any other way. It doesn't. I don't think it makes sense to use like a different thing other than the snap, unless I was using, if I wasn't using all cryo, if I was doing like a what's her name, the Spore Warden, then it might be a different story, right? I'll do Trapped Hearts because the Watch Your Step is actually just the worst. Am I on Loot Luck? No, I'm on Archmage. Oh, okay. Oh, so here we go. Now we're going into frost damage. Now we're looking good. By the way, what's everyone's myth rank? Mine's only 84-ish. So my myth rank definitely has a ways to go. But I'm just curious. I know some people are like way up there. Non-cheating, of course. Not to accuse any of you of cheating, but actually funny story that happened to me in Borderlands 3. So I was playing some Borderlands 3 and... Oh, shit. What the fuck is that move? I was playing some Borderlands 3, this is going back a while ago, wasn't like on stream or anything. But playing Borderlands 3, and I just get into a random match-made game, just like a raid, right? It was like one of the Umalon takedown or whatever it was. And literally someone in my game was cheating. So literally just went, we killed one enemy, and I immediately got 800 million XP, and my badass rank just went completely to the moon, to the point where I had 7,000 skill points to spend in badass rank. And I said, well, that's annoying. And like completely no, you know, fault of my own. And then I couldn't like reload a backup save. It had like too much time had passed. Couldn't do a backup save for that. So I was just stuck with this glitched account basically. So little annoying. Yeah, like if you just randomly, if you were just playing just in a match-made game and some random idiot that you were playing with just put your rank to fucking 1,000 myth rank or even higher, right? Like to 20,000 myth rank. I don't even know if it goes that high, to be honest. But you get what I'm saying. That's an annoying thing, right? I mean, whether you want it or not, maybe you do want it. Maybe some people would be okay with that, but like for me, like it's not. I don't know. That's not something I would have gone for. So I just found it interesting. So I just hope that that doesn't happen in this game. Myth 100, beautiful. Got Vibranium Payload on range crits. Maybe that. For the first time, I might and resolve. Oh no. That is rough. You really want Vibranium payload on ranged crits on the what's it called? On the oh my god, I haven't played so long. The ISO. The ISO slot. You can get it on a Nornstone of the Bulwark. That's the one you actually want it on, because then you can use your targeted buff, targeted Tachyon Surge on the main slot. Which I know that's like a very min-maxy thing to say, but that's what I do. That's what my Thor has. Which, like, you know, that's why my Thor, it's like, there's no point in me even playing the game anymore, because my Thor is so freaking strong. He literally cannot blow through content faster. It's actually a joke. The Impaling Ice Spike probably works really well with the Skeep too. The only other thing I was thinking, but it just doesn't have the charges, is a Calamity. Does any spell shots use a Calamity, like an Extinction Calamity? That seems like it would be the most fun. Freezicles, oh no. This guy's strong to cryo. Oh god, that's gonna kill us. We have to use the live wire. That is funny, but that is gonna be, yeah, this is some low DiMaggio. What a guy. Of all the bosses to get you on Chaos 20, getting to Chaos 20, they'll be like, alright, you can no longer use cryo. Health potions? Hello? Immune. Immune is a little rough. Okay. Well, my spells do a decent amount. Maybe my damage just does a decent amount. I mean, it's more than using the other stupid thing, which is already not going to work. I think the Calamity could work if you're using... You don't really need a lot of spell cooldown if you're using the crits give you your spell back, or a chance to get your spell back on a spell crit, which is the capstone of the spell shot. I think that can work really well with the Calamity. Mod gears everywhere in this game. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. That's why I haven't even tried to play with other people, you know, like not other people like you guys, other people like just randoms, you know. It's just not worth it. I don't want to play with anyone who's like modding. It's funny, as someone who you know, I'm all for cheeses, but if it has to be in the game for me, you know. That's why I never understood this community is very weird. Like there's a lot of content creators out there for this game, you know, that make build videos and whatnot. And it's so interesting to me because I see people, you know, oh, they put out a build and it's got all the best gear. And they're like, oh, I got the build guide or the build download in the description of the video. And it's like, I mean, I guess let people play how they want. Obviously, if you don't want it, you just don't have to do it. But that's just so weird to me. And I mean, I'm not calling anybody out, but it's also like, I would never... Same thing with, like, you know, some content creators, it's like you see their builds and it's like, dude, like, what are you even... Like, they just have every piece of gear perfect. I've seen people with, like, multiple volatile quest items. Like, come on, bro. Like, a volatile piece is a literal 1% chance. You're not going to tell me you're over here rerunning the quest to get the drop 100 times. Like someone got it and just shared a file with you and you put it in your vault, you know. like I said, I mean, if people want to do that, that's fine. But it's like, what's the point of like putting out a build video where everything's perfect and being like, okay, download this build? That just seems so wacky to me. And maybe it's just me. I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand the point of that. Like, I mean, in a game like Avengers, you can't really do that, right? Because it's not like you can create a custom character, or like, you can't do like, I'm going to roll another Iron Man. It's like, your Iron Man is your Iron Man, and that's it. You know, if I could be like, oh, guys, here's my Thor. Just go download my Thor, and then that'll be your Thor. I don't know. That seems so shitty. I guess it's a little different in this game because this game's just got, like, you can just have as many characters as you want. So maybe that's different, but I'm not interested in that. Let's just put it that way. I'm all set with that. But if people want to do that, more power to them. I just find it weird. Yeah, and I know, I figured that's what it was. I know, like, some old Borderlands 2 streamers used to do that. So maybe that's just how it's just been the norm, you know? Yo, what's up, sir? By the way. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you, my dude. But yeah, it's just so interesting. It's just, I've never been like part of a community where that was a thing, you know? So I'm a little shell-shocked with it. 3 volatiles since Chaos 20, but they were blues. Yeah, give me a break. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's not a mystery how rare it is. Like, you see these content creators that are just like, oh, like, new video, like, new build, and then it's like, oh, here's a, like, a blue quest item. Like, a quest item that you get from beating the quest, but it can just, when you beat the quest, it's just a 1% chance that you get the volatile version. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't give me that bullshit like you just got that normally, you know? So, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a salty bastard. I could care less, honestly. It's just weird. Well, it's just weird for me as a content creator. I almost think, like, should I be doing that? Which, of course, the answer is no. But, like, realistically, I could go... who would even know? If I went to... You know, I'm not going to name any names, but if I went to all these other content creators, downloaded all of their games, right? Took all of their loot, put it in my vault, and then started putting out build videos, like... Hey, look, guys, here's my Spell Shot Spore Warden that has fucking... It's like, who even knows? What are we doing here? Dark Magic. Dragon Lord. This is going to be a fight. He should go down pretty quick. I say as quick as he can go down, anyway. I love me some movement speed. I actually have some fun builds. See, that's the other thing. Not to stop talking. I'm trying to focus a little bit. But I was just going to say, as far as, like, fun builds, if you want to talk about, like, fun builds, I'm going to be doing a movement speed build. It's going to be, like, mono movement speed bonuses. So that's going to be a fun build. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do I got a dot build going that I'm working on. Damage over time, stacking status effects. That's an interesting one. It's gonna be a Clawbringer. What is it? It's a Clawbringer Stabomancer, which of course the Stabomancer has all of like the potent poisons and like apply a status effect, get another status effect. Status effects last twice as long. Things like that, right? Which is really, really cool. works really well. The Clawbringer, it might not be the best choice. We'll have to see. But the Clawbringer can give like bonus, can get pretty good like lightning and fire bonuses just kind of passively. So we'll see. We'll see exactly how the best way to run it is going to be. But I think it'll be pretty cool. It's not going to be the most meta build. Same thing with the movement speed build. It's not going to be the most meta, but I plan on making builds that are for people like anyone. There's a lot of YouTubers and they all have fantastic builds, right? Like, what's the point of me coming out with another Spell Shot, Spore Warden, whatever build that's just the same as what everyone else is rocking? I feel like I would add more value by doing some niche stuff and just doing builds that, you know, some people can have some fun with versus always being so meta, you know? Like, the game just came out, so obviously everyone's a little meta right now. Which I'm not knocking that, but you get what I'm saying, I think. Oh, they built 2 Spell Shot Stabbo. Spell Shot Stabbo sounds pretty good. 10 flat evasion just for walking. Well, that's just at the walk speed. And then once you get a higher... That's how that works. And then if you go crazy, like, believe me, I've got some fucking movement speed. Wait till you see this build when I do put it out. It flies. And you get the 10% at base movement speed. So you get way more at higher speeds. Way more. You know, and then from there, you're looking pretty good. You also get the damage bonus. Don't forget that one, right? So you get the damage bonus and the evasion. You get both. Very nice. All right, there we go. There's your Chaos 20 right there. Give me the loot. What is this? While in a dungeon. Wow, look at that. Does the, I don't know if this counts as a dungeon. Also, companion, spell radius, pistol crit. I mean, pistol crit's pretty good. Twin soul, caustic archmage. Ugh, no. Alright. Loot me. But yeah, the movement speed one that I'm doing is the, it's going to be a Berserker Stabomancer. So it's going to really fly around the arena. And then you get the bonus damage while moving too, right? You get bonus damage while moving based on your speed, evasion based on your speed. And then you can do things like, you know, the closer you are to an enemy, the other, you know, stuff like that. I think it's going to be really good. Dark Magic Spore Warden, all damage dealt. That's good. Slap an Arc Torrent. Spoiler alert, it does not slap. All right, let's do some class mods. Still looking for some amalgams. Nope. Jesus, come on, dude. Who does this fucking rabbit think he is? Companion damage converted to frost damage. Spell Shot Claw, not the companion setup you want. Dark Magic, Spell Shot Graveborn. No, I don't think Spell Shot Graveborn can get spell weaving. So all right, well that's that, boys. We did it. We're Chaos 20. Let's hunt some volatiles. Once you proc buff my sword through the map. Oh yeah, that's the move, man. Oh, there it is. My first volatile. There it is right there. Slapping Ice Spike. This thing fucking slaps. Slaps. That is funny. Fucking green, and it's literally so expensive. I don't even know why I'm looking here. I'm not buying any of these. That is pretty funny, though. What is the, 1.41? Oh, 80% loot luck, though. That's good. I guess you don't need to do a chaos trial anymore. Alright, let's do an extended run. Fill up my ammunition. I really need money. What's like the best money farm in this game? I guess just playing, right? I'm trying to, I really need to get up my pistol ammo so I can actually freaking pistol. You know? Because like right now, this pistol just runs out way too often. And it's just, I mean, 900 in the mag is not good enough. You need like 1300 to like use it very consistently, right? Yikes. What did I step in? You know when you're just standing there, like literally right there. You know when you're just standing somewhere and then all of a sudden it's like, yikes. What the hell hit me? Something just hits you like an absolute truck and you have no idea where it came from. Best money farm is duping. Boo. Okay, so best other money farm. Vendors are completely useless once you start doing chaos chambers. Is that true? Well, is it just because it's such the prices are just so high? I mean, the vendors, I guess if you're not doing anything else like with the money, the vendor's worth it. Like once you, which I say that, but like you're gonna really want to up your what's it called? Whatever the hell we're talking about here. The your ammo capacity and your bank and all that stuff, and it's expensive. It is very expensive to do that. So it's kind of interesting, right? Like people who have played this game like a lot more than me are like not even close to getting all of the SDU upgrades, right? So that's like, that's a weird balance where it's like you definitely want to do that, but at the same time you also want to you're also going to want to pick up items from the vending machine if they're good. I guess it's only if they're good. See, I don't know. Let's do a few more before we turn. Oh, I'm not going to turn everything into elite. What up, Walt? Liquid cooling at 112. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, man. I mean, I've got it at 900. That's not good enough. I'll tell you that much right now. I keep going into move speed just because I would like to max it out and not have to think about it, but I should definitely be doing dex as well. That'll be after the move speed. Yeah, I'll tell you, this, like, I'm going to use this whole clip on this fucking thing. I guess that wasn't so bad. Damage reduction's always worth it, in my opinion, from the shrines. I say always, like, at least when it's cheap. Obviously, they all can cost a little too much eventually, but The real buff you want to get is either the spell weaving stacks or the or this one here, the magic bullets. But reload speed, of course, the one I don't actually need. All right, let's make the next one elite. You got any shrine buffs? Yeah, you know what's funny? I do, but definitely not all of them. I do need to get them all. I actually have all 4. I should probably go do it. I should just do all of these, right? You get this one's Zoomios. It's just movement speed around the thing, and then Mood Orbs is irrelevant. But I think getting all the shrines gives you 10 wisdom, which is pretty good. That's status damage, right? Is wisdom. So yeah, I should do that. I still need to do all like the lucky dice too and all that jazz. I just like, who wants to do the lucky dice? Let's be honest. Like, I know you guys don't want to do the lucky dice. Oh, that fucking thing killed me. That stupid thing up in the sky. Oh, now I'm out of ammo for this. Oh no. And I'm missing my spells. Oh my god. What is happening here? What is happening? Everything's just exploding. Oh my god. Everything's a fucking trap on the ground. There's literally traps everywhere. I really need that Impaling Ice Spike simple cast, man. Let me tell you. That's going to be the hot ticket item for me. God, I might not be able to do this fucking room. These guys, just the dots are unbelievable. Literally everything is setting me on fire. That's so wild. Did we kill that goddamn healer mushroom yet? Oh my goodness. That was the most insane room I think I've faced in this whole game. Like ever. That's wild to me. Missing 59 dice, said screw it. I mean, well, that's the problem though, right? Is like, it's tough. It's tough to just say screw it. Because that's a big bonus. And I mean, if you're that close, you could probably just look them up. I don't know. I think I'll wait on the elites. I think we're good with just not doing elites right now. But yeah, I think this character I'm actually a little lower. 87. Yeah, I'm way lower on the lucky dice. The main that I first started playing with, I had a lot more. I have like 200 and change. But yeah, I mean, same thing. You know, it's just like, it's like once you have so many, you're just like, all right, like I'm kind of done. My God, these Iclopses, man, they hit like a truck. Jesus. Now I understand why this Spore Warden is just the best, because you can just ricochet and just not even know. You don't even know you're shooting an enemy in the air. You just keep shooting, and eventually everything just dies. That's why the Spore Warden's so good. Because it's a no-skill class. Sorry to all you Spore Warden mains. But it do be the truth. What are my buffs looking like from Butt Stallion? Cooldown rate, that's pretty good. Ooh, max spell weaving up to 9. Very nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, there are some very obscure ones. You're not wrong. I mean, I agree with you. I think it's a bad system. I think it was like, it was a cute idea, but also I don't think you should have to redo it on every character, right? If you didn't have to redo it on every character, I'd be way more okay with it. But I think it's a little too bullshit right now as is. I think it's a little silly. I think we're gonna try to just go for spells from the loot bunny. I am just much more interested in impaling ice spike than I am pretty much anything else in the game right now. It's just I gotta have it, you know, gotta have it. I do also want to do a companion build. I'm just not like in a rush to do one, you know, for obvious reasons. But if I do one, I think it'll be a little more obscure than most people. I think I'm gonna do Clawbringer with probably like well, I think you have to be Graveborn, right, if you're gonna do companions. So probably Clawbringer, Graveborn, and actually, I mean, obviously you're gonna want like all the Ferior guns, but I think there's gonna be a bigger focus into like the actual Wyvern. I think the Wyvern can actually do a ton of damage, and the little guy. I think that both of them, the Wyvern and the little Hellish Blast dude, whatever he's called. I think they actually have more potential for big damage if you can like get some, you know, double, triple dipping type stuff going on. But you can polymorph this guy. Hey, we got enough for that. Oh, because there were so many little enemies. That's pretty funny. The Highwayman of Jealousy. You guys best be jealous. What's the volatile? Does the volatile just look like a chaotic? I know this is the chaotic like look, like the beam. Yo, take it easy, Derek. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Appreciate you hanging out. I'll let you know how the Tiny Tina's goes. Not the Tiny Tina's. The Dungeons and Dragons. These fucking traps, man. Everything in this game that just bullshits you is exactly that. It's bullshit. And there's so many things that just bullshit you. Fucking Freezicles. Oh no. This should still melt him down somewhat. I mean, it's cooking him. Oh no. This guy has to be like everyone's worst enemy, right? No one probably wants to see this boss. Just because, I guess unless you're playing a companion build, you're okay, but otherwise, like, who wants to see that boss? Right? Everyone is rocking Cryo. Oh, that's right. This is an extended run. Oh, man, this is going to go for a while. I guess we'll keep doing butt stallions. I'm not feeling like I'm overpowering this, so I don't want to, like... I'm not trying to make everything elite and go all modifiers, you know. I'm not that strong to be able to do that, so... we're gonna be cool for a minute. Yeah, I really gotta get that ice spike. The ice spike that I'm what's it called? Impaling ice spike, the simple cast one, is going to be so much better for this build because I'm not going to have to aim the ice spike. That's really the biggest thing, right? It's just a snap. I think that'll be a lot better. A lot stronger. Pack Asunder for that stuff. It's freeze to immune. Yeah, that's a good call. And yeah, Buffmeister is good. I'm not going to use a Buffmeister on a spell shot. I mean, I'm not cheesing it with the Buffmeister glitch, but two, I'm not like, I would like to do damage with my spell, you know? The Buffmeister, I feel, is one of those good for if you're not really using a spell, right? If you're not really a spell character, the Buffmeister is great because it just gets you the goods, even though you're not really invested in it, right? It's like kind of a gimme, right? Like if I was playing a melee guy, I would go Buffmeister, no question, right? Because it's like, but yeah, that's also a good point. You want to use the Buffmeister to mix up the element, right? My skills have to be through the fucking moon. 4 stacks of spell weaving now? Jesus. Alright, maybe... And did I have 11 stacks of this? Oh my god. Alright. Maybe we can make this one elite. But we're going to keep going butt stallion. I feel like I might be a little OP now. We'll see. As long as I can get 17, 18, 19 stacks. 17 is the max now. 17 stacks of spell weaving. I think I'm okay. I think I'm in a decent spot. Have you guys... Here's the real question. This is the real question that I'm asking. As far as crossplay, has anybody done any crossplay? Oh, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Okay. Dead from nothing. Classic. Don't jump down, dude. Oh, he jumped down. Oh my god. The actual last second. That's wild. Wow. Come on, guys. That was pretty crazy. Only use mine due to being fire and double charge. Yeah. I don't have chaotic impaling ice spike, but I can dupe my normal purple one to spell shot and chant for you until you get a chaotic one. No, I appreciate it, but no, thank you. I just don't want anything duped. It's just a personal thing. Who is this? Oh, this is Nightmare. This should be okay. Oh, you know, once you get to 20 stacks of spell weaving, I guess everything's fine at that point. Yeah. Okay. Nothing says fuck you level chaos 20 every boss in the game like 20 stacks of spell weaving. That is funny. No, I appreciate it though, dude. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, I was using loot luck the whole time, dude. Oh my god, I wasn't even using spell shot power. I could have, dude, with 30 more or 25 more spell shot power there, with fucking that many stacks of spell weaving. Oh my god, that's funny. I suck, man. I do that way too often. Can this get us over 4,000? That would be nice. It sure couldn't. Crap, crap. Crap. Crap and whoa, +5 to a 1 stat is always good. Melee companion movement speed, though. Nah, I think I'm going to pass on this, although it is cool. Alright, what do we need? I guess we just need these spells. Arctorrent, no. Come on, baby. Oh! Sunder. Haven't even seen a volatile yet. Magic Barrage, no. It's alright, we got more rolls. We got more rolls. 2 Chaotix down here. Let's see it. Arcing Sunder, no. Oh, oh! Oh, this isn't... Oh, this is a repeating cast one. And yeah, this isn't an impaling... Oh god, that's the worst one I've ever seen. That's bad. That's a bad spell. Oh, Umbral Extinction Calamity. Dark Magic. I mean, you could re-roll that, but I mean, I love a good Calamity. I'm going to take it, although I don't know if I'm going to use it. Oh, the Laser Hand. This is actually a pretty good spell. I'm going to take it. First 10 levels of Chaos, forgot to take off your loot luck. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. You just, like, no one's thinking about that, you know? Not looking good. This is the last one. Oh. Well, oops. Okie doke. Well, that's that. All right, let me mix it up a little bit. I do just want to level up. I know this is not like the most exciting thing in the world, but I do want to level up this guy. I just want to get him to like being able to actually play the fucking game, you know. In which case, so the new hotness as far as where to farm for XP is actually Lechance. Who I believe is right here. And then the real hotness, you'll see the real hotness in a second when I show you. Now, my guy is probably not going to be the fastest at killing Lechance. Anyway, unless, of course... Oh, alright, well... We will kill him when we kill him. This is the gun. This is my Claw Stalker. I'm going to respec him pretty soon anyway, but this is what he's got now. It's pretty depressing. But that's okay. There you go. He's dead. And then, yeah, I mean, you can get some legendaries and stuff. That's not what we're doing it for. And then what you do is you immediately go to your Chaos mode and change the Chaos rank. Now, I've only got Chaos 1 and 0, but you don't have to actually back out and go back in. So now we're coming in on Chaos 1, and it should spawn us right in the same spot. Let me actually change real quick. Lightning Spell Shot, that can't be good. This is better. This is a piece I definitely want to have in this later build of this guy. I guess Poison and Clawbringer is probably the one I'm using here. The Marshmallow of Peril. Yeah, I mean, I guess all these kind of suck, right? I guess this one's slightly better. So yeah, that's it. And then you just go back and you farm him again. And now it's on Chaos 1, and then you just go back to Chaos 0, or, you know, whatever you got. Chaos 2, Chaos whatever. And I think what I'm going to try to do with this character is... I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to try to do a companion build, which I don't think is going to be so overly original, but that's fine. I still just want to do one. I'm going to do a status damage build, which is actually kind of what I was building for now with him. Basically like potent poisons, elemental damage, right? So elemental damage, potent poisons, and then using like a either like the live wire or some type of gun that can spread damage around, possibly even the White Rider, which is what I've got in my hands right now. Something like that. I think it could be really interesting because I mean I'm applying quite a bit of status damage, right? Just keep doing this. And with the Stabomancer, what I'm trying to do is like apply status damage, have it apply extra status damage, status effects, and then obviously you get the thing where they take more damage for each effect on them. And then also the piece where it's, what is it? There's the, yeah, the extra duration, which is obviously insane. And, you know, being a Stabomancer, of course, you're going to go with the crits, right? So, like, the status effects can actually crit. So they do a substantial amount of damage once you start stacking them. You just got to get it to stack. So you can see, like, right now, he's literally got, like, 7 different status effects ticking on him. I'm not even shooting him right now. It's probably going to kill him. Yeah, it did kill him. Whatever that is, I'm equipping it. Is it a ShamWow? Oh, it's a Cursed Wit. That's actually really good. Oops, I keep fucking doing this. Try to go back to lower chaos levels. Feels like the whole game was on easy mode. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'm not crazy about grinding the chaos ranks on every character. I understand it, right? And I'm not complaining about it, but it's a little blah, right? But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I mean, well, it's like I said, it's really the gear more than anything, right? Like, once you get a guy to level 40, you can just equip, you can just, like, transfer over some OP gear, and he's going to be fucking amazing, right? So, it is kind of what it is. But then you just kind of have to go through the motions, right, of leveling up again. But it is what it is. And I mean, here's the thing: they really need to just fix the crossplay in this game. Because I would love. I've got friends who play this on Xbox and other friends who play this on PlayStation. And I would love, and especially obviously with you guys with chat, like, I don't know who here is like on PC versus other platforms, but like, I would love to just be able to just turn on stream and just play with anybody, right? But it makes it difficult. It's not easy when the lag is so unbelievable, right? It can be tough. It can definitely be tough. But anyway, this is the farm. So, yeah, I know this isn't the most exciting content in the world, but this is actually the fastest farm in the game right now for levels, chaos rank, whatever you're trying to do. And you can get some stuff from it. You can get some class mods and things like that, but otherwise, that's basically it. You just grind this, bada bing, bada boom. And the other build I'm going to try to make with this Clawbringer. So the companion build, the status damage build, and then also a build with like an invincible build, if that makes sense. A high ward build. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? How's it going, Ryan? Hope you're well. We're playing little Tina's, little tiny Tina's Wonderlands. But I'm thinking there's some interesting. I just want to go like as high as you can go of like ward regen rate. So it's actually funny. There's a piece of gear. This is gonna sound like the weirdest build under the sun. There's a piece of gear that gives you while you're standing still, your shield delay is 0 seconds. So basically, while you're standing still, your shield is constantly going up, right? As long as you're not moving. Now, the funny thing about that is I'm looking to make this build where it's a super high shield regen rate and shield capacity, obviously, with the Clawbringer. And then using the thing where... using the Clawbringer perk where you can reflect... this one here, Rebuke. I think I've actually got, well, you can get like +3, you could probably even get +5, but getting high rebuke up, right? So you could probably get it, what does it go to? 9, 12, 15, you could probably get it to like 20 something, right? Where any damage you take, about 20% of that damage is going to be reflected back. Well, I got news for you. If you're standing still, your shield can't go down. That's going to be the build where you just never have to move, and all the enemies hitting you are just gonna get hit back. That's the build. I think it's gonna work, man. It's gonna be something, but I think it can be done. You got it chaotic for Berserker, nice. Yo, you've been playing this yourself, Ryan? What do you what class are you maining, or are you doing multiple classes? Or who are you liking the best, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, that's the shield I'm looking for. That's a shield though? Or is it a class mod? I don't know why I thought it was a class mod. Maybe it's a shield. If it's a shield, that's even better. Because there's a class mod that gives you reserve all but one health to get a massive ward. I would obviously use that with it. I just need to look up a list of all legendaries in the game and figure it out from there, honestly. But yeah, I think you can, because you can do quite a bit with the Clawbringer with things like, you know, extra elemental damage, crit when dealing lightning. So you're going to be able to crit pretty hard. It is a shield. Oh, this build is coming together, let me tell you. Frost damage Stabomancer power. That might even be better than what I have now. What do I have now? Poison Claw, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. This Cursed Wit is definitely one of the best shields in the game. But yeah, that's sweet that it's the zero recharge rate. That's the one I need then. So that's what I'll try to farm for. Because yeah, if I can get that with the class mod, with a Clawbringer class mod, and I'm not sure what I think it's going to be Clawbringer and maybe Graveborn. I'm trying to think like who would benefit from that. The other option is Spell Shot, using the Spell Shot has the piece, whenever you gain a stack of spell weaving, you get 10% of your ward back. And you could even get that to be 20% of your ward. That could be pretty good with this build. You wouldn't really take too much of the rest of the class mod. Or, sorry, the rest of the Spell Shot tree. So, I don't know. That'll be interesting. I'll have to play around with it. But yeah, I mean, I think if you can just stack as much ward as you can get a lot of ward. You could probably get well over 20. I'm thinking even 30 or 40,000 ward. And then 0 health, like 1 health. But like something like 40,000 ward, 1 health. And then you want to stack, obviously, ward recharge delay. Not delay. Excuse me, rate. Rate is important because rate is how fast it goes back up. Delay is how long it takes. But the delay we're going to get to a 0, right? Delay we get to the 0. And then from there we go with the other ticket, right? So it's just going to be going up all the time, always up. And then the enemies, when they hit us, they're going to take reflected damage. It's going to increase our crit because it's going to be lightning damage. I think this, I'm telling you, man, I think this build can work. Will it be amazing? I don't know. Will it be fun? Probably not. But will it be possible? Who knows? We could do this action skill cooler. This piece sucks though because it's based on your. I don't know if it's it sounds like it's based on the percentage ward, right? It's not based on the total ward like a health Graveborn thing. Oh, I got 2 of these. I guess skill cooldown for now. We'll respec all of this. TJ, yeah, I'm going to be on PC. Yes, there's no cross save, so I don't expect to be playing on any different platform. PC for me, but the game is cross-play when it can work cross-play. Oh, that's loot luck. I'll take the loot luck. you know, when it works crossplay, it's a little sus. I've gotten some significant lag trying to play with players on PlayStation and on Xbox. But let me see. Actually, do I have got any better gun than this? No, not really. Okay. It's funny. This gun is literally so low. I guess let me try this White Rye or whatever this one's called. It's about the same. Which is funny because it's literally like 10 levels higher. I mean, if I just had an ice gun, it would be... Ice would be nice, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, I think this guy would be pretty fire with those builds that I'm thinking. Unlock out, get an area with water damage, you step on it. Yeah, well, I mean, water is the toughest enemy. It's impossible to beat, but no, I think it'll be an interesting build. It's more of a meme, let's be honest. I'm not thinking it's going to be the best build in the world, but it would be an interesting challenge to build it, aside from the meta builds. Like I said, I'll have the meta builds, but as far as other builds, we'll have to see. Yo, what's up, MH? Unfortunately, we're over here shitting the bed. No enemies. This is the first time we actually died to him. Unless... Ah! Right there. He actually did die. Oh, and he dropped a legendary. Oh, no. You're on PS5? Alright, yeah, no worries, man. The game is... You guys know the game is 100% cross-play. It's a little... Can be a little suspect as far as the stability on it, but it is cross-play. Grab this Lego. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, this is while standing still. Ability damage gun... Well, it's probably better than what I was using anyway, so let's do it. It has the fire. You gotta love the fire. This one's a great perk. Bonus fire damage. It's just flat damage. Gotta love it. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. All right, bet. That could be the piece that goes with the shield. While you're standing still, get bonus. What is it? Bonus crit. It was. But yeah, guys, just add me via shift code. It's just my shift code is Tricks TV. No, Tricks YouTube YT. Tricks YT. That's it. I tried to get Tricks Ridiculous, but it literally wouldn't let me, which is kind of bullshit. Yeah, crit hit chance, dark magic efficiency, frost damage. That could be interesting. I guess you'd have to do some frost damage in some way. No, I think the piece that just gives you the max ward and reduces your health to 1. I think that's the one. All right, let me stand still. Oh, look at that, stand still. Oh, I'm standing so still. Oh, the stand still boss melt. Oh, baby. You guys don't know about that stand still boss melt. But yo, TJ, how's the game run on PS5? I assume it runs great. I just personally don't like playing shooters with, which ironically Avengers is kind of a shooter, but I don't like playing like shooters like this one on controller. I used to play Destiny 1 on controller, and that was not... I don't want to go back to that. I can't do that anymore. That was pretty good. Status effect damage, gun mag size. I mean, I guess that's a little better with the status effect stuff. Yeah, I wish more Avengers players slash streamers played this game. Lejeune plays, but he's been on and off. Sadat's been on and off. I don't know what he's playing these days. I think he's playing Lego. What's his name? Jay Shockblast was on and off. He's definitely on Lego. Yeah, that's pretty much it that I've seen. I haven't seen no other like Avengers content creators that I would have normally collabed with have been really playing this game a lot. But it is what it is. Because I would love to do a collab with another creator, even someone. We'll have to make some new friends in the Borderlands community. Jesus Christmas. That thing absolutely yoinked me. Oh, can we get him? It's going to be close, actually. No, it's not going to be that close. Never mind. Not as close as we would have thought. I understand this is the fastest farm, but this is pretty blah, right? Or am I tripping? This is pretty blah. We're gonna go to the Chaos Chamber. Here's the way to farm. Here's the way to get your level up. Do Chaos Trials. Let's just do that. Right? Or am I tripping? That way we'll at least get the level of our Chaos rank up. I mean, what's the difference between Chaos 1, Chaos 2? Like, it's not like we're on 14, 15. Like, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll probably get us up regardless. As I die in this. That'd be funny. It's definitely a little bit of a slow going build with this guy. Clawbringer is a pretty blah class anyway, unless you're... Like, the class doesn't carry it, let's put it that way. You really need the gear. Oh, I guess I'm dead. I stood in something for a split second. Yep. Forget it. That's the end of you, amigo. The thing is, I've got a bunch of gear for this guy once he gets to level... Oh, God, those are both the worst mods. It's literally the worst and other worst mod. I keep switching between single beam and dual beam. Dual beam just lets you kind of spread the damage out a little bit more amongst, like, nearby enemies. Like, you'll see it literally moves the beam, which I only, like, consider using that so that I can spread status effect. That's really what... Oh, I'm just gonna die. Which is funny, that's kind of like what the build's looking to do anyway. It's not much of a boss killer. But it can kill, it can rack up some damage once you really get the damage stacked on. God, they just keep dying and spawning these puddles, and now it's moving towards me. Of course. I said, let me stand still. Get the bonus. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to respec this guy, but I mean, right now it's just a grind to 40. You know what I still haven't looked up at all is all of these raid bosses. the maker stuff. Not to spoil it for anybody, but I haven't done any of that. I know I should. But I just been focused on like making builds and getting guys up there, you know. I say making builds even though I haven't actually put out a build, but like building my guys, you know. Tried any of the raid bosses yet? No, I literally haven't even done any. I haven't even looked up how to do any, honestly. I haven't even, I literally clicked on one of them once. I know that they are the raid bosses. I literally clicked on one once, and it, like, I tried to follow the puzzle, and I thought I did it, but then it must have not gone through properly because it didn't spawn any type of fight. So, I don't know. I didn't look up any way to, like, I didn't look up anything as far as, like, how to find them or how to do them. So I'm just going in blind, but I haven't even looked. Why, have you done them? What do you, do they have anything unique? Like any unique loot, or is it just bosses with just loot that has loot? Oh my god, that was the worst activation of that in the history of activations. I've never seen a more poorly activated thing. The one thing I will say is there's definitely a lot of just going and finding enemies. They need more density in these maps. The enemy density is just not there, right? I mean, I know I'm not crazy for thinking that. You only know how to do one of them? Yeah, I mean, I'll have to, like, actually, I never actually went into a run thinking, like, I'm gonna go do the boss, you know? I always just, I see them and I'm like, oh. And then, like, I tried to do one once and I was like, all right, it didn't work. And I was like, okay, I guess that's that then. This guy getting hit by anything? I have to single beam him. Of course, I made this one fucking elite. And it's gonna just kill me. Oh. It's the bad bitch crab. Cursed crab. Oh, Lissa. Lissa can drop the frost thing. Oh, she might have. No, that's way too big of a gun. Oh, it's the mage staff. This thing looks like it can be pretty good. I've never seen anyone use it. Everyone just uses the, if you're gonna use it, there's the melee weapon that your melees do spell damage instead of regular damage. It just blows guys away. The 4 boss does. Is that the big boss? Is that you? She has unique loot, like you can't get anywhere else. That's what I care about. If that's the case, then I am definitely interested in doing that ASAP. Also, do you have to be on Chaos 20 for it? I don't like know all of the things of like how to unlock it. I saw that there's like I know the things on the map, but I don't know like which one is which and how you get, you know, one to the other or whatever. Or like, do you have to do all of them to get the last one? Or I could just watch a video on it. Oh, I thought that was my companion wyvern. That's actually pretty funny. See, I'm making it elite. I'm not even interested really in the gear, but you should make, when you're leveling like this, you might as well make it elite, because those enemies will be more experienced, right? More badasses. Procking so much status damage, yeah. Just do an extended run for a chance of doing all of them. Oh, okay. Do you have to do them in the all-in-one run though, or is it like you can only do one per run? I'll just look it up. I'm not overly like. I mean, I'm curious, but I'm not like. It's not the end of the world if I don't figure it out today, you know. Fucking resistors. Oh no, I stepped in the tiniest little pool of frost. This game is just fucking status effect to the player of the game. Look at how long I'm burning. That's incredible. What's she resisting? What the fuck is she resisting? I'm literally doing, Jesus. That's wild. Oh my god. What modifier was this? This was Nasty Spill. I'm never getting this one again. Ever in a million years. I don't care. I don't care about anything. I'm never picking that up. It could be that one, or the problem was it was that or Toothless. I should have went with Toothless. Honestly, that's so ridiculous, man. Leveling up a character who is not currently very strong is pretty rough in this game, right? Like, I know this character is not strong. I know that the gear I'm using sucks. The White Rider is actually a pretty good gun, but it's so under-leveled right now. I'm using a level 20 White Rider, and these guys are 36. So how do you figure? I got the worst modifier. Sometimes this game just wants to go real rough on you. It's tough to catch a break sometimes with it, you know. Oh, is this the thing? Is this the shield? Well, either way, I think it's better than what I have now. Is that the shield that has the 0? No, this increases companion damage. So what's the rune? What's the rune that I need? Or is it a rune? It's not a rune shield. That might be it. Companion damage not awful. I guess it's fine for right now. You can do them all in one run if you spawn the runes in the maps. You can tell they have a rune there. If you hear laughing in the map after the fighting is over. Oh, I see. I don't play with sound on, though. That's a yikes. That's interesting. So, do you then just do the fights like one after the other? Or how does that work? Of course, I also get the worst fucking boss. Damage is low. This is what we in the biz call low damage. We in the business call this bad news. Maybe if I stand still, I'll die faster. These enemies with the auto aim, the enemies literally are made, you have to like serpentine in this game because the enemies just lock on. They will specifically throw stuff where you're walking. They know where you're walking. They know where you're walking before you do. Look at that status damage, though. I know it's nothing to like really laugh about, but that status damage is ticking, boys. I can imagine when the build is fully optimized, that status damage can be pretty good. I would like to like be able to stack some dots on a boss and then just allow the dots to just do their thing for a good while. That wasn't too bad. They're back-to-back, no rest, no ammo regen. Oh my god. Oh, Graveborn Stab. Graveborn Stab is not good for Hydras. See, that's pretty rough. Do you have to do all of them to get the Maker, or does the Maker have her own? I just thought it was like one of those Binding of Isaac things where you just like have to get the right run and then it'll eventually work. Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at. All right, let me let's try to get a shield. I guess we only have one roll at it anyway. Oh, we might have got shit. Frosting Friction. Health regenerates while sliding. That's kind of cool. Oh, is this it? Oh, here it is. Unfortunately, it's level 36. That's the one, though. That's literally the one I need. You do have to do them all to get her to spawn. Okay, I get what you're saying. So here it is, the Spirit Rune of Slugging. And I didn't even know you get 20% lightning damage. That's actually really good, too. Oh, does it always have amp? I don't want amp. I mean, we're going to get another one anyway. Yeah, congrats. Whoopee. That is funny. I don't want amp on it, so if we can get another, I mean, well, obviously we're going to get one at level 40. Ideally chaotic, but that is a later thing. But yeah, if we could get, so here's like, let me just theory craft this with you guys for a minute. If you could get this, right, with obviously high capacity, get a chaotic version, ideally even volatile, without amp, if you could get like double recharge, right, double recharge roll. And then I don't even know what you would like roll for a, like what could you even, let me go to the, I don't even know what your anoint would be on it. Like, I don't even know what the anoints would be on all of this gear, but let's just, I mean, that's good. All right, let's keep that just because, just for right now anyway, but. Yeah, okay, I guess you could use something like that. But, like, high... So here's what I'm thinking. Like, high... Oh, it's like a B? Oh, that's not as bad. I just don't like it draining the ward. That's what I don't like. I don't want drain. But I guess it's okay if, yeah, with that. But yeah, so I'm thinking like this with the increased lightning damage, right? High regen, and then everything else that you're gonna want is gonna be like lightning. You're gonna want lightning damage, and I don't know if you really want Clawbringer power. What does that even give you? Not really. It gives you rebuke damage. So okay, yeah, let's say you want Clawbringer power. So that you can go high in rebuke, right? So you're gonna do rebuke. You're gonna get this up to like 8 or 9 out of 5. That's gonna give you 24. We'll say it's 24 damage reduction and like 40% of lightning damage reflected back. And then you dip that, so it's 40% lightning damage reflected back. Dip that with like lightning. You can go lightning damage, and then I guess I don't know if it's ability damage. It has to be ability damage, right? So you'd want to go like a lightning damage, ability damage, ability damage. Get ability damage here, and then you use the thing that's, and then everything else is just ward, max ward. You can go like obviously max ward here. You can get the class item that reduces your HP to 1 to give you 150% ward. I think that could be it. That could be a sweet build. And then if you stack ability damage as well, which I guess if you're playing ability damage, maybe you go only to here and then you go Spore Warden. And then it's just Spore Warden with the Wrath of Nature, ability damage. And then you can just stand still and anything that hits you kills itself. That's where my head's at with this build. This is gonna be the build to run, man. Let me tell you, the old stand still and everything dies. That's a build if I've ever seen one. Let me tell you. Wow. That would be pretty crazy. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, that'll be the build we come up with next. But for right now, I think I'm going to end the stream. This was a great stream, though, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out. This was our first Wonderland stream. And, you know, we'll be back. Obviously, we'll do some Wonderlands. I know I haven't really put out content on Wonderlands, like I said before. I took my time. Me and my girlfriend played through the campaign together. Wanted to like take our time with it for one run, so it took us a little over a week to like do the campaign and like all the side quests, and then from there, yeah, I just like, it's tough. First of all, full disclosure, I mean, I didn't get the game early, so it's tough to compete with build videos with people who got the game 2 weeks before it came out, because they're just literally the first day and they've got all Chaos 20 destroyed, you know, all best build for Chaos 20. And it's like, not that I'm trying to compete so much, but it's just like, there's very few builds that I can put out right now that are gonna, you know, be anything original. So this is why I want to only come out with original builds. So that's the build I'm thinking. But anyway, that's it for me, boys. I will definitely see you guys in the next one, and we will go back to Avengers. Not done with Avengers by any means, but I got to see some content for it. That's it, though. Thanks for hanging out regardless. Appreciate all of you guys. More videos coming soon. You know, not live streams. Regular videos coming soon as well. That's all. See you guys in game, and be sure to add me. Tricks YT for YouTube. Tricks YouTube, that's my shift. Or add me on Epic if you're on PC. I think that works as well.